Another question regarding Nvidia. Per their earnings, Blackwell will be a revenue generator, though the major ramp will maybe in the second half of 2025. Unless I misread somewhere, it is a given the Blackwell chips will need liquid cooling. With that being said, and also considering the problems Supermicro Computer is having, do you see a favorite emerging in the liquid cooling business, specifically as it pertains to the Blackwell chips? Companies being talked about as beneficiaries are Dell, Vertiv, and Invent.
The biggest beneficiary of liquid cooling is going to be Nvidia. Liquid cooling is brand new. Nvidia, the ramp in Blackwell is started already, actually. It's not the second half of 2025. It is starting this current quarter, Q4 of fiscal year 2025, which mostly corresponds to right now, fourth quarter of calendar year 2024. The ramp has already started. Check our NVIDIA video. We talk about guidance and assumptions for this next coming fiscal year. NVIDIA is the beneficiary of liquid cooling. It's a brand new thing. NVIDIA hasn't even begun reporting revenue yet on the Blackwell chips, so it is way premature to say who's getting the biggest lift from liquid cooling, because none of those businesses have been recording much, if any, revenue whatsoever for liquid cooling systems, because it's a brand new thing. Yes, they're going to be beneficiaries, but suppliers are always going to be in a secondary position to the company that's purchasing. Nvidia is going to diversify its supply chain and keep pricing pressure on those suppliers. This is exactly what happened with Apple as well. Apple announces the iPhone in 2008. Apple stock goes bonkers, and in the ensuing years, everybody tried to figure out who's best positioned to ride Apple's coattails. Some of those businesses did very well over the years, but none as well as Apple did, because Apple holds the power. Apple holds all the cards in their hands. Everybody else is just kind of along for the ride, and at various points in time will get a little temporary hit, but Nvidia is the primary beneficiary. We address this in the Nvidia channel as well, unbeknownst to, I think, everybody out there. No one's talking about this, and we're prepping some more research to explain the effect of this. You know who's actually realizing revenue from liquid cooling systems? It's Nvidia. These liquid cooling systems are not designed in isolation. These companies pay Nvidia for access to their engineering designs so that they can then in turn design the liquid cooling system for the Blackwell chips and the Blackwell systems. Nvidia is actually making the most profitable bit of revenue from liquid cooling systems by licensing their designs out to companies like Vertiv or Dell or Supermicro or whoever, take your pick. Train Technology, Train Systems was another one brought up earlier this week, trying to get in on this action. Nvidia accrues the most profitable part of this because it's their system. It belongs to them. They developed it. They will profit the most from any part or piece developed for it.